Hello, Ryan and Jay. First, I want to congratulate you both on this very special day, this great occasion when you all wed your lives to one another in Jesus Christ. Second, I want to apologize again for not being able to be with you today. Obviously, it grieves me greatly to not be able to share such joy with you, but also to be with you to mark such a great occasion. Through our various conversations, I know I had promised you that maybe I'd send you a video with some of my own thoughts on your wedding and your marriage coming up. Uh, you all had said that one of the disappointing things about not having me at the wedding was you might miss some of the stories. So maybe we'll share a few of those in the course of this video. But first of all, of course, is the the greatest story there, where Jay came to me shortly after you two began dating, and neither of you had necessarily told me that you were dating yet, but of course I had heard it through the grapevine, and I remember Jay coming to me and began to speak to me as if I was already aware of this new relationship, and I played along for a little while until he realized, perhaps sheepishly, that I didn't know yet, and he hadn't told me, and so he fessed up and said, "Oh yeah, well I'm uh, dating Ryan now," and I said, "Well, that's very good." And he looked at me. He said, "Well, Father," he said, "Do you approve of this relationship?" And I said, "Well, Jay, honestly," I said, "I have to say, I think I agree with, or at least approve of you dating Ryan." I said, "I think that's a step up." I said, "But I'm not so sure about Ryan dating you." I said, "I think maybe she stepped down, but surely that's not the case, and surely that was only said in jest." And I've been very pleased to see your relationship grow over the course of these last couple of years. You all are a great young couple with a lot of great opportunity in front of you. I will certainly share and remember and treasure our times, and hopefully there'll be many more of them where we get together for wings at Beef O'Brady's and talk about everything from Detroit sports and and your relationship and funny, crazy people, especially the people who just don't seem to get it in life. But anyway, in all these things, I've certainly enjoyed getting to know you both, getting to cherish and value our friendship, and to work with you as you prepare for this very special day. It's always made a lot easier. My task is a lot easier. My work is a lot easier when I get to work with great people who have a real heart for following the Lord, and who might not always have all the answers, but certainly have a real desire to cultivate a love for Christ and the church, and to do what is good and pleasing to the Lord. And in these things, you all have exceeded any expectations, and so it is in knowing that I have great confidence in your future together as husband and wife. If I were to leave you any words of wisdom, first I would say many things that I've already said to you before. First of those being that to remember that your marriage is a means to an end, that it has a purpose, it has a goal, it's not a static reality, that a marriage is meant to draw you both to holiness. So if each and every day you are not helping each other to become more holy, to draw closer to Christ, then there is still greater work to do for the following day. And so if you remember that, I think you will be well on your way to a very successful relationship. Second, I would say, learn to depend upon one another, to trust one another, to look out for one another. First and foremost, and above all else, is to look out for one another. The beauty about marriage is that it creates a very unique relationship, in which someone has your back in a very special way. Someone is drawing you and sometimes challenging you to be a better version of yourself. And so always trust that, and try to avoid the cynicism that our culture teaches us about the relationship of a husband and wife. Remember to expect great things of one another, and desire to provide great things for one another in your relationship. If you do both of these things, staying close to the Lord, I can assure you that you will have many years of happiness to follow this very glorious and special day. Once again, thank you all for the privilege of sharing your lives with me, and your friendship with me as well. You are a blessing to me and to the church and to your families, and I pledge my support ongoing to both of you and your growing family, as it will undoubtedly come to be in the years to come. We pray for God's many blessings upon you, and look forward to seeing you both soon when time permits. But take care, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless.